Hey Ryan, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
Good. You can leave your hat on. It's just us.
Ah, sorry.
You never know who's watching though. So.
Hey, all our bold friends unite.
Who's the most shiny?
I got a good shine going.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. There are a lot of follically challenged members of this board.
Yeah.
Mike, did you get thrown down in the dungeon in the basement? What's going on?
Me? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, I left my office. I wasn't going to stay in my office, for a 5-minute meeting. So, anyways, I got 6:30, so we might as well just do this and be done. So, today is the February 7th, 2023 meeting of the Town of Easton Zoning Board of Appeals. We have two business matters, no public hearings tonight. First one is approval of the 2022 annual report. Anybody want to make a motion to approve that or ask any questions about it?
I would make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve made by Mr. Cook, seconded by Mr. McCall. All those in favor? Tim?
Yes.
Ryan?
Yes, sir.
John?
Yes.
Stephen?
Yes.
And I'll vote to approve as well. We have minutes from the December 13th, 2022 meeting. Anybody want to make a motion on that or discuss?
Well, I had a question. Suzanne, that change I had sent, was that an actual change that needed to be made? And if so, was it made?
Yes, the date was I'm remembering now. The date was incorrect on the vote, and it was made before the decision was issued.
Okay. She's always on top of stuff. Right, and if that's the case, then I would make a motion to approve.
All right, motion to approve the minutes from the December 13th, 2022 meeting made by Mr. Cook, seconded by
Seconded.
Mr. McCall. All those in favor? Stephen?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Ryan?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
John?
Yes.
And I'll vote to approve as well. Anybody have anything they want to discuss or bring up?
How much longer are we doing the Zoom stuff?
So as it states, we were talking about this, I think, a little bit before you jumped on. So the intent is we're going to go to in-person / potential hybrid as of the April meeting. As it stands right now, the state is only allowing Zoom meetings through the end of March anyway. So we'll play it by ear, but I think we'll be in person in some form or fashion, whether it is hybrid or entirely in person in April, and then we'll go from there.
I would make one, if we're going to do hybrid, referencing the Chickadee Lane hearing, which I was not a member sitting on, but there were a lot of members in the crowd with Farmer D, Farmer G, not using their legal name, and we need to have a way to confirm who people are who are coming on. We can't have people labeling themselves Farmer so and so.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are going to be on hybrid. That is something that was just brought to my attention earlier today as a possibility. So if and when we get to that point, and I don't know how this would work, with us being in town hall and trying to regulate and work on Zoom as well. So we'll figure it out, but I agree with you. I think that's problematic, which may or may not matter at this point. But if it does continue, then yeah, I think that fair point that I agree with.
I didn't see anything that, speaking of Chickadee, that either side filed legal action against us for that. Is that correct?
Not that I'm aware of. Doesn't mean it wouldn't be filed. I think well, maybe my timing's off. I can't remember, but
Isn't there a time limit when they can file? 30 days or something?
I don't know what the time limit is on an administrative appeal, so that's, I'll claim ignorance on that one. I'm not sure what the time period is on that. I know on a decision for a special permit or a variance or something like that, that's definitely, it's a 30-day time period. I'm assuming it is with a administrative appeal, but I don't know.
Okey-doke.
They
So,
were still waiting for another court case too, wasn't it?
yeah, the litigation is still pending on that one, so, yeah.
Has anybody tried in the town a hybrid meeting before? Is it even possible with what we have at town hall? I don't.
I don't, Suzanne, did the planning board do it?
So
So-
last night was the very first time the select board tried it. And they said it went well. I'm going to try and watch the recording. I did speak to Mike Blanchard today, the assistant town administrator. He said it went well. They had one board member that was remote. The Colleen Corona board room now has these 2 new screens. So it's in the trial phase. He told me by April they'll have more, training for people, and they'll have it up and running by April.
Okay.
Is hybrid going to be required as an option, or is it discretionary with us?
I asked Mike Blanchard that as I left the office today. He said it's an option. You can't have full in-person if you want.
Because if you're going to have in person, then it should be in person at that point. I'll pick up from Ryan's comments the last time we talked about this, but if it's in person, it's in person. Hybrid, doesn't go, in my
Well,
mind.
who makes that call? Is it the town administrator? Is it the select board?
I'm going to
Each
find out.
individual board?
I believe it's each individual board, but I'll be getting more information.
I think we can decide, but I'll wait to get direction as well, and then we can go from there. But I mean, if I'll second Steve's point as well. If we're in person, I'd prefer to just be in person. If any board members want to continue to be remote, I'm cognizant of doing it as a hybrid for those purposes, but in general, I would rather that if we're in person, that we be in person fully.
I would appear in April if the meeting's full. So,
Okay.
because I was the one that voiced the objection or comment at that point. So,
I'm perfectly comfortable with appearing in person. I've, at this point, gone lots of places with lots of people.
Yep.
It's-
I feel comfortable with it either way. I like I feel like the touch-up feature on this Zoom helps me out a little bit with the problem areas.
goodness.
From my perspective, the best thing about Zoom is not dealing with the traffic to get there. That's the only thing I can say that I like about it.
Well, you can always find another job that's not in Needham.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not complaining. I'm not lobbying for it. Like I said, that's about the only good thing that I liked about it. So.
Well, you can't just tell your boss, hey, I got to leave early today.
Yeah, no, I do, but sometimes it's easier said than done.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, my apologies, Ed. I just saw that you were in the attendee list, so sorry for leaving you there. But anyway, if everybody's good, then we can
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Adjourn made by Mr. Merlin, seconded by Mr. Cook. All those in favor? Steven?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
And I will vote to adjourn as well, just as we bring Ed in. So like I said, sorry I left you in the attendee list, Ed.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, can hear you now.
All
Bye,
right.
Ed. Bye, Ed.
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks, guys.
All right, take care.
We'll likely see everybody in March, so we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Nice seeing you all.
All right,
Okay.
take care. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I know.
Record.